A new book tells the story of a boy and his dog in London during the Second World War Blitz. It's an historical fantasy, a horror, and an adventure for middle grade kids, written by Manitoba-born author Ryan James Black. The book, titled The Dark Times of Nimble, Nottingham, was liked by R.L. Stine, the well-known author of the kids' book series Goosebumps. Stine even wrote a quote for the cover of the book. Joining us now is author Ryan James Black. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's a beautiful cover, first of all.
Thank you.
There's a map inside, which I absolutely love. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write this historical fantasy.
So I've been writing for pretty much as long as I can remember. This book in particular, though, I heard some time ago a history podcast about the Blitz. I'm kind of interested in that period of time and got to thinking about what it must have been like in a city blacked out at night. You know, it always kind of struck me as almost a fantasy type setting. So it kind of stuck with me, and I decided I wanted to write a story about it. But then I thought, well, why not even sort of take things up a notch for my characters and throw a monster into the mix. So that's what I did. A monster, yeah. Okay,
so it's a horror, but it's for kids.
Yeah, it's a middle grade horror, fantasy, adventure. It kind of has all those things in it.
Okay, and so the fact that R.L. Stine wrote a blurb, which is on the cover right here, that you can see here.
That's right, yeah.
What did it mean to you? Because he's famous for writing Goosebumps and other kids' horror books. What did it mean to you to get this acknowledgement?
It meant a lot. I mean, to be honest, when I was growing up, I was reading R.L. Stine books as a kid, mostly his Fear Street books, not so much his Goosebump, but I had a lot of long bus rides to school in the mornings, so it was Fear Street books. So now to come full circle years later and have him not only willing to read it, but then actually enjoying it and then blurbing it is pretty surreal. It's amazing.
And it's just such a cool way of sort of starting off in this sort of realm, right? Is this something that you feel that you're going to move into this kids horror fantasy kind of realm?
Absolutely, yeah. I would love to just continue just kind of branching out into different areas. Anything fantastical or spooky or fun, I try to pack it all in there, and there's a whole lot more ideas in my strange imagination that are waiting to come out.
It's so cool. Now we're days away from fall beginning, and of course the spooky season sort of sets in. Are you hoping that kids will get inspired to read based on this spooky story?
For sure. I think it's a perfect book for, I mean, I'm biased, but I think it's a perfect book for the spooky season. Like I say, it's not gonna keep somebody up all night, but it definitely has scary elements. So I think it's good for people that maybe don't like their horror too horrific. Yeah. But it has something for, I think, kids of all ages in that regard. And yeah, it takes place in October, so it's spooky and cold and dark, and a good book to maybe curl up under a blanket and read on a scary night.
Love it so much. Now you're launching this book at McNally Robinson tomorrow, is that right?
Tomorrow night.